Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
With a Venmo debit card, you can Venmo more than just your friends. You can use your balance in so many ways. You can Venmo everything. Need gas? You can Venmo this. How about snacks? You can Venmo that. Your favorite band's merch? You can Venmo this. Or their next show? You can Venmo that. Visit Venmo.me/debit to learn more.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Venmo purchase restrictions apply.
This is Optimal Health Daily. How to Help Sore Muscles by Eric Leija of ericleija.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your host and narrator. Hey there, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. And welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free. And don't forget, we have podcasts covering a bunch of different topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily in any podcast app to find all of our shows. Now, today's post is a perfect complement to what we were talking about yesterday on the Q&A episode. So with that, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. How to Help Sore Muscles by Eric Leija of ericleija.com. Let me ask you something. When you rolled out of bed this morning, did it hurt? Trust me, I've been there. I have dealt with muscle soreness after a workout that was so intense that it woke me up in the middle of the night when I rolled over. Luckily, those days are few and far between, now that I've discovered methods for easing the delayed onset muscle soreness madness. Let's dive into them, as they can truly make a huge difference in your level of soreness and stiffness from here on out, so you aren't debilitated by sore muscles for days on end. What is delayed onset muscle soreness, and why does it occur? Delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS for short, is the muscle soreness that occurs following an intense workout. It is referred to as delayed due to the fact that soreness usually sets in 2 days after a workout. Why is this? When we work out, and specifically lift heavy weights, microscopic tears are created in our muscle fibers. This sounds slightly horrifying, but these tears need to occur in order for your muscles to repair themselves and grow bigger and stronger. As you can imagine, tears in any tissue can create some soreness, which is one of the reasons for delayed onset muscle soreness occurring. Another reason is due to the buildup of a substance called lactic acid in your muscles. When we perform intense exercise, our muscles crave more oxygen to fuel the activity. However, when we're working faster or harder than our body can supply that oxygen, such as during high-intensity interval training or when we lift heavy weights, a sequence of chemical events occurs that creates lactate, which creates a more acidic environment in our muscles as lactic acid begins to build up. This is what causes that burning sensation you feel at the end of some of those heavy reps. In the days following your workout, your body begins to flush the excess lactic acid. Tips to ease sore muscles. 1. Foam roll. Studies show that just a 20-minute foam rolling session can significantly reduce muscle tenderness and pain, as well as improve some aspects of performance, such as increased range of motion. Foam rolling can be thought of as self-massage for those of us who don't have sports massage therapists handy. The sweeping motion of the roller across your muscles mimics the sweeping motion of hands and can help reduce tightness and stiffness, so more oxygenated blood can enter tissues. I like to get in my foam roll sessions before bed or after a workout. You can foam roll lightly before a workout, but save the deeper rolling for after your workout or after a bath so that your muscles are warm. Try to get in at least a good 10 to 15 minutes. And be sure to roll slowly over tender areas, pausing on large knots for a breath. 2. Soak with Epsom salts. We've all experienced the relaxing effect of a warm bath, It's like a warm compress over your entire body. So I would encourage you to get in some bath time. However, make sure you add in this one important addition: Epsom salts, which are made of magnesium and have been shown to help ease muscle soreness and stiffness, joint stiffness, and relax your entire nervous system. Soaking can help raise your magnesium levels as a whole, which can be beneficial for your entire body, as magnesium plays a role in almost every crucial process, including cellular energy management and muscular contraction. 3. Try magnesium. Magnesium is a vital mineral that helps maintain normal muscle and nerve function and has been shown to help significantly ease muscle soreness and tightness by acting as a muscle relaxant. Studies also show that not getting enough magnesium can cause a buildup of lactic acid, which is again a key factor in delayed onset muscle soreness. And 4, keep moving. I know, the last thing you want to do when your muscles are screaming at you is get up and move. However, not moving can actually create more soreness in the long run, as lack of movement stiffens your muscles and reduces circulation, depriving your tissues of much-needed nutrients and oxygen for repair. In fact, studies show that active recovery can help reduce soreness and muscle fatigue, as well as markers for inflammation, another cause of pain following a workout. Now, I'm not suggesting you go into a full beast mode workout, but do try to get in some active recovery, which will also warm you up perfectly for a deep foam roll. To recap, muscle soreness occurs due to microscopic tears made in our muscle during intense exercise. Delayed onset muscle soreness can occur 2 to 3 days after an intense workout. Foam rolling, soaking in Epsom salts, active recovery exercises, and possibly supplementing with magnesium can significantly reduce muscle soreness, stiffness, and fatigue. You just listened to the post titled How to Help Sore Muscles by Eric Leija of ericleija.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Oikos presents 15 Seconds of Strength.
Here we go. Steve's got a trunk full of groceries and no one to help him.
Oh, that's tough, Jim. Looks like a 5-trip load at least.
He grabs the first bag, the second. Bob, it looks like he's trying to do it all in one trip. He shimmies the door open, steps over the dog, and he stumbles.
Oh, right into the kitchen without missing a beat. Jim, now that's a man who eats his protein-packed Oikos.
With 15 grams of complete protein in each cup, Oikos 000 can help build strength for every day. Oikos, stronger makes everything better.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it filters out incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster, and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. There's no need to wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/health. Just go to Indeed.com/health right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/health. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. Just as Eric said, I know it seems like the exact opposite of what you want to hear, but relaxing on the couch when you're experiencing delayed onset muscle soreness is the last thing you want to do. It seems like it would be the perfect option, especially after a draining workout 2 days before. But as Eric mentioned in his post, you actually want to work those sore muscles again, just at a much lower intensity. As Eric suggested, you can stretch them also, or use a foam roller, or incorporate some very light intensity activity. Either way, by activating those sore muscles with very light activities, you're forcing more blood to be directed to those muscles. The blood that's heading to the muscles is going to be rich in oxygen and other nutrients like proteins, carbs, vitamins, and minerals, and all of these are important for healing. So again, by using those muscles, you're telling your body to send more blood to those muscles, which will help repair them more quickly. Now, I need to mention that there's a difference between sore muscles and having an actual injury. If you experience an injury, do not, I repeat, do not work those muscles or that body part expecting that it's going to help you heal faster. In the case of a real injury, you're only going to make it worse. If you experienced an injury, immediately think rest, ice, compression, and elevation, and definitely see a healthcare provider. But again, if we're talking about sore muscles, participating in some light activity can help with the healing process. All right, that'll do it for today. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the Sunday show and where your optimal life awaits.